Did you know that the Flip 6 has a secret games library which has crazy addictive games? Or that it's the best camera for video calls across the entire industry? Or it's the most customizable smartphone to exist right now? And that there's a hidden telephoto camera as well? Well, that's what I'm here for. Let's go. First, with a quick scan, it can identify what's an image, what's a text, and it lets you work with it. So let's say you want to copy some text that you see on screen. You just circle it and then tap on this T icon here and then just tap on copy. And now you can go to whatever app or conversation that you want to paste it into. And same goes for images. Just tap on it, hit save, and it goes to your gallery. So guys, it's the new Smart Select that you can trigger from the toolbar on the edge. And yeah, it just identifies what's an image, what's a text, and lets you do a lot more with it. And you can in fact use this to extract text from within an image, which I think is also very cool. Second, and this is something only a flip phone can do, you can have the best quality video calls. Better than any other smartphone out there because it can use the primary camera for that. Just launch the app on the cover screen and initiate a video call. Of course, it's got no option but to use the primary camera, which obviously has higher quality. So, your image looks a lot sharper, detailed, the lighting is better, just good. Third, the Flip 6 is the most customizable Samsung phone to exist right now, and that is a big claim. Firstly, it's got these gravity-based motion wallpapers, and even if you touch them, they're quite sensitive. So to get them, go into settings, then cover screen, tap on add new, and now scroll down to where you see interactive. And you've got a couple of options here, so yeah, you could just go with either of these. Second, you get these amazing live motion effects to your selfies on the cover screen. And it's dead simple to create and apply. So just choose the picture in the gallery, slide up and click on live effect. It's going to create an animation of sorts, which you can then save a copy of in your gallery. Now open that copy, tap on the three dots and click on set as wallpaper and select cover screen. You may need to trim it, but that's all. Third, I can create a set of wallpapers and have them change every time I lock and unlock the cover screen. And so it could be a set of, let's say, really cute looking animals that I cycle through, or I could cycle through a set of really crafty artistic wallpapers. Now to set this up, again, go into cover screen settings, click on add new and then go into gallery. And now choose the images that you want to cycle through, hit done, go to your cover screen, long press on it and choose that set you created. And lastly, I can also set informative wallpapers on the cover screen. Now look, you could always select your own picture and that was about it, right? And give it a color shade that matches that picture. So for example, with this koala, I'm just gonna go with something in orange or brown. Looks great. But now I can also customize what widgets I use. So if you now tap a widget, it's gonna give you a couple of options that you can choose from. And I think that is really cool. So, you can have one for parties, one for work, one for workouts. But the cover screen, it's more than just a display. For example, I can launch pretty much any app on the cover screen, or I can play, very simple yet addictive and fun games as well. See, natively you can run very limited apps as you see here. But if you go into Galaxy Store, download GoodLock, go into Life Up and install Multistar. Open that up, go into I Love Galaxy Foldable and enable this launcher widget. Now you can choose any app that you have on your phone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and choose some random apps to show up. And then let's go back to the cover screen, long press on it, slide all the way to add new widget. And now you can choose the launcher widget from GoodLock. And it's gonna show up the apps that you just chose and you can just launch it from here. And just the same way, you can also enable the game widgets using Multistar. So again, within Multistar, go into game widget and look, there are a couple of games that you see here. You can just enable the ones that you want on the game widget on the cover screen. And again, just go back the same process, add the game widget this time, and you'll see all your games show up. And of course, to you, it might seem like these are not the kind of games you play, but they're so addictive, right? They're just like pocket games. If you're sitting, waiting somewhere, just want like a quick 2-minute burst of some entertainment, this is not a bad idea. Next up is camera. And the first thing you've got to do is increase the capability of your cameras. You see, by default, it's set to 12 megapixels. So just go in here and set it to 50 megapixels so you get super detailed photos. Next, you should enable the hidden 2x telephoto mode in your Flip 6. Look, it does not have a telephoto lens, but there is a way to enable it and get near optical quality 2x telephoto pictures. So see, right now I don't have that 2x option, but if I go into GoodLock and then go into Life Up, I'll be able to download and install Camera Assistant. And over there, I have the option to enable this 2x crop zoom shortcut. And just like that, I get the 2x option and yeah, I can use it. FYI, if you flip your screen while in video mode, it gets you to this camcorder style recording. So of course you get a good grip, but you also get additional functions like being able to zoom in very easily and zoom out. Also in your camera, if you tap here while taking a photo of, let's say, a group of friends, they will be able to see themselves and accordingly adjust for a great pose. Okay, next up is a really cool way to use sketch to image and enhance something even more. So let's say that you want to add more to an existing image. Use Smart Select and just highlight that area. You're gonna get the option to sketch to image. And now you can add whatever it is that you want to draw on top of that image. And yes, the results were pretty amazing. So I tried to add this beanie on the penguin. And again, the options were just so good. But you know, in this case, it might feel a little odd because the two styles may not match as much. So if I don't want to make it look like I added something on top of something, I could go into sketch to image option directly, hit transparency and sort of increase the transparency, right? And now I can trace that penguin with my hands and then add the beanie on top. And that way I have a result that's a lot more uniform, right? So I'm just gonna add that beanie. And now instead of sketch style, I'm gonna go with, let's say, illustration style. Hit generate, and now the image options that I get, they are more consistent across. The penguin and the hat kind of looks very similar now. And so this way, you don't always have to create something from start. And even if you're really bad at drawing, it gives you a starting point. Next, there's flex mode on the flip phones, which I think is useful in many ways that you may not even know of. For example, let's say I'm reading something on the web. In flex mode, I get this really convenient option to go up and down on the page. Or let's say while eating, I'm trying to watch a video. It's just so easy to go forwards and backwards in a video or just, hit pause or change the volume. So for this, go into advanced features, then go into flex mode panel and then into this option. And now you can enable the apps that you want this flex mode for. That's it. So yeah, those were some tips and tricks that I've been living with on the Z Flip 6. If you guys don't have a flip phone or if you're thinking of buying a flip phone, hopefully I've made some convincing points. Also, I was checking, the Flip 6 retails for 1,10,000, but there's an exchange bonus that gives you about 11,000 rupees back, okay? Or else you could get the bank discount, which is about 15,000 rupees right now. And to this, if you add the referral bonus that you can get, it brings the price down by about 19,000 rupees, which is great. Anyway, that's it guys. I hope you really enjoyed watching the video. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification icon and mark all. Really helps the channel grow. I'll see you guys in the next one.